Where the section could have been until now?
You mean it's been found?
Dr. Barrington, you're obviously hiding something. I wonder if it isn't you who's behind all this. What are you after? Do you think the necklace will lead to a treasure, or are you trying to blackmail the prince for some reason? Or maybe both.
You have a vivid imagination. If you don't mind, I think you'd better leave. I don't want to be forced to set my tiger on you. As for your accusation, do you think I'd ruin 30 years of research in this country by blackmailing the prince?
Thank you, Dr. Barrington. You've answered my question. Goodbye.
I don't understand how he got out.
You threatened to set him on me, and yet you didn't have time to get over to the cage and open it. I want to know who did open it.
I don't know. Believe me.
All right, Dr. Barrington.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello?
Say, did Mr. Tracy come back?
No, there is only Mr. Pongo. Mr. Warren, he has a lady visitor.
Who cares?
Hey!
What happened to your shoulder?
Believe it or not, I had a fight with a tiger.
In the middle of Bangkok?
Did you find out anything?
I'll tell you upstairs.
Well, what did you run into?
A Siamese cat. Get me some bandages. Where's Miss Cheetah?
I'm right here. Oh. What happened to you?
It's only a scratch.
Oh.
That's nice. All right, out with it. What did you find out? Oh.
Hmm? It's the last piece of the puzzle.
Lovely.
Where did you get it?
That was the gift. A voice came from nowhere and said, give him the jewels that Mr. Tracy wants. However, Perkins said our mission wasn't over yet. 13 stones are missing.
Our opponent isn't such an idiot. Thank you, Chitra. Do you know where the stones were?
Yes, of course. I will mark a cross for the red stones and a line for the green stones.
That's fine. Bring the Geiger counter here. So that's why they couldn't photograph the ruby. No wonder everyone who wore it died. It's uranium. It contains enough radioactive material to kill anyone who comes in contact with it for any length of time. I finished already. It was fast.
I think this is it.
That's it. Did you know that the order of the stones represents a code?
I used to wonder about that, but since Dr. Barrington didn't mention it in his thesis.
It's apparently a very ancient code. The first 4 sections say, if you're in danger, take the road to foe.
What?
If you are in danger, take the road to foe. Follow the green snake to the unseeing eye. Dr. Barrington deciphered it using an old code he found in the museum.
Then I think I can decipher it. I helped the doctor to locate the code book, and I know the language he was working on.
You don't say.
Hank, you take Chitra and Pongo and get the code from the museum. When you get back, decipher the 5th section. It's about time we found out what Mr. Perkins and his mysterious boss have got up their sleeve. I'll go and see the prince. I want to study his reaction. He's the necklace. It's now complete for the first time.
What are you doing here, Dr. Barrington? You were to come tomorrow.
There's something I have to tell you. Tracy was at my house. He knows everything.
Then you must have told him, Dr. Barrington.
The tiger attacked him.
So?
He was almost killed.
You shouldn't be so careless with the cage door.
Mr. Perkins, Tracy thinks it was me. I don't want to lose my position in Thailand just because of a thug like you. I want you to tell me exactly what you're up to.
Why, Dr. Barrington, you scare me.
Yeah, I'm trembling.
You want to get blood all over the furniture? Since you insist, I'll tell you. You see, the man I work for wants that necklace very badly. As you know, it contains an interesting secret. Only the secret has now been revealed. You're the one who revealed it.
And who is your boss?
If you'd asked me who was the boss, I'd have told you. I'm afraid he isn't the boss now.
What are you going to do?
You're very naive, old man. But I'll answer your question. The secret of the Black Ruby is now mine to do with as I wish. And before the next 24 hours are up, I'll be a millionaire, and I'd be grateful if you'd tell that to your friend, Mr. Tracy. I wish you luck, Dr. Barrington. Doctor. I was mistaken when I said that you were naive earlier. You're an old jackass. Found his body here. I'm certain that Barrington wasn't a very good swimmer.
So I've heard. And if he fell in the river?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? I heard someone scream.
It was out on the street. Blackie's looking into it. Oh, I meant to thank you for the nice job you did on Tong for us.
It was necessary. I'll kill anyone who betrays the one I love. Aren't you coming in swimming?
I have something else to do.
Well, there it is. They practically gave it to me, almost as if they didn't want it anymore.
But who is they?
Perkins.
Perkins? But I've done nothing to Perkins.
Perkins is not your real enemy. He's only taking orders from someone higher. I intend to find out who it is. I'm going to Pho tomorrow.
What do you expect to do there?
To find out more about this.
Where did you get that? Who had it?
Perkins. He stole it from the young lady who was trying so hard to get to know you earlier. You'd better turn him over to the police.
You said he's not the enemy.
Nevertheless, he tried to kill me today. You ought to lock him up in a safe place.
Who do you think I am? I'm not a servant of the police. All I want is the necklace, and I have it back. You have done a good job. You have completed your mission quietly and efficiently. Won't you stay a while as my guest?
My mission is not completed. Before I leave here, I hope to clear up some of the mystery connected with the necklace. Did you know, for example, that the stones are set in a code? Ah, you didn't know that. Our enemies have deciphered it. In half an hour or so, I'll have deciphered it, too. I already know that the first part of the code says go to Pho.
I doubt the message means anything. I advise you to forget it. You are wasting your time at something that's nothing but superstition. Rather than that, why not accept my invitation? We have the Feast of the Elephant tomorrow evening. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Your Highness, are you afraid of what I might find out?
Mr. Tracy.
Now I see why you didn't dare call the police in to find your necklace after it was stolen. You couldn't call the police off the case if they started to discover a little bit too much. And your enemies think the same way. They gave me the necklace just to get rid of me, that's all. Your Highness, you claim that they've sent you 12 jewels so far. There are 13 missing. Tomorrow you will die.
Mr. Tracy, I asked you not to proceed any further with this case.
As you like, Your Highness.
Un Karasang.
As far as the unseeing eye, then go where the stone will fall the farthest. That's all.
Yeah, well, who can figure that out?
I can, maybe.
Well, did you solve it?
How'd it go?
I have a new mystery for you. Pongo, get us something to drink.
We'd have been lost if it hadn't been for Chitra here.
What was in the 5th section?
Go to the unseeing eye and then go where the stone falls the farthest.
Where the stone falls the farthest. A measurement of some kind. I'll bet it's to show the depth of something. A lake, a well, a ravine.
Or a rat hole?
But what about the unseeing eye?
It was a mythical name given to a lost city. I read about it in ancient legends of my country.
Do you think that you'd be able to locate it on a map?
Yes, I know exactly where it is.
Does everybody know the old name of the city?
It was only called by that name in a few rare manuscripts. Not many people know it.
Whiskey?
Thank you.
Well, it's very late. I think I'll go to bed now.
That's a good idea. We all have to get up early tomorrow morning.
And if a tiger bites you tonight, be sure to wake me, huh?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, Miss Chitra.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me something. Why did Perkins try to tear your sleeve this afternoon?
He was trying to look at my arm because it seems the right girl has a birthmark on her shoulder.
Oh, I understand.
Am I the right girl?
I think so.
I think I'll go to bed, too.
Go ahead. We got a rough day ahead of us.
Oh, that's nothing new. Good night.
Night.
You know, the prince acted strangely today. I don't quite trust him. I think he's been using me for some hidden motive of his own.
Yeah? Like what?
Yeah. Aren't you going to turn in?
Why? I'm just waking up.
By the way, Hank, tomorrow we'll need the equipment.
Well, it's about time. Pal.
Screw in the light bulb. Now, you'd better start talking if you want to get out of here alive. Go on. Who sent you here? Go on, talk! It was my fault. I should never have let you come in here alone.
But who are those men? Did Perkins send them here?
I don't know, but I have a pretty good idea. I'll know everything tomorrow.
Tracy.
I saw you at Dr. Barrington's yesterday.
Oh, yes, and later on in the afternoon, Dr. Barrington went to see Mr. Perkins. But this morning he was found dead in the river. The police said that he was badly burned. He had burns on both hands.
You better come with us.
Oh, it's terrible.
Here, let me help you.
Do you remember where Perkins lives?
Sure, I can find it.
Got one.
I'll go and see what he wants.
All right, go on. That means I win.
Wait. Dr. Barrington was found with burned hands. He was undoubtedly killed by an electric shock.
I'll do it. You get out.
Right.
Get out.
here, Chitra.
Wait for us here.
Oh, what are you doing out here? Did they leave you all alone, huh?
Well, looks like our bird has flown the